to strongly different. And the first variable is ordinal in nature, and then it is an input variable numeric. And the question, the label is company is successful in attracting high quality employees. This is a survey question. Type of question is numeric. Format is F1, and these are the scales. And if you go down, similarly, it gives it for the every question. It is giving you for the indicator variable. It is giving you the various options. Here from here itself, you can see whether there are some typos, etc. For example, valid values instead of 1, and if others comes, then you will know that there is some typo. So like that, frequencies also it is there. You can see from here itself whether the values are balanced or some, for example, many of them have put 103. And understandable, it's near to the middle. So central tendency bias may be playing. Same thing with 4, 4, and 5 will mostly appear because of that bias. So normally, those who are not engaged, they always tend to put 4 or 5. That is the middle values. That's okay. So these are the various indicator variables, and their the questions, right? Seems to be concerned with my needs. So these are the various survey questions that has been posed to the respondents, and they have responded. Is that clear? So this also gives you an idea as to how you should create a codebook and report, and you can create it from SPSS itself. There is an option called codebook in your analysis. So that from there you can click there and select the variables for which you need to include in the codebook, and then click OK. That will create a codebook like this and give it. So that you can share this across others also, so that they will be on the same page. Otherwise, every time they will keep on asking what does 1 mean, what does 2 mean, etc. Now it's very clear. So anyway, so let me stop the share here, open the software. Hopefully our participants have installed the software.
Yes, sir.
And let me share again the software on the screen.
Sir, I have one question. In Excel, we have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Suppose, and in sheet 1 and sheet 2, segregation of data we have done.
So
but for this, only sheet 1 will work.
You should keep it in the same sheet. Otherwise, what you can do, import it into SPSS, right? It will be only one data file. You can
one data file.
You can import as an SPSS file, right? So that also you can do. So, but preferably you should have the data file. You should consolidate in the data cleaning and data exploration phase. You have to attend to all those things, right? If there are in different sheets, in different Excel books, etc., etc., you have to consolidate into one sheet, right? And then earlier you should store it as a CSV file, but now you can store it as an Excel also, or you can also import it into SPSS, and from there you can use it. There's one more caveat. Whenever you create a data file, please make sure that you have a serial number, right, or respondent number column. So if it is not there, then you go to SPSS and use the case num. You create a new variable from compute option, and then give it some respondent ID or something name, and use the case num procedure to create this one, the first one. Why? Because when you are cleaning the data, use for checking the engaged correspondents or not, or whether when you are checking for typos, etc. Then in that case, you should have to sort it. When you are sorted, you cannot unsort it in the same order, right? So for doing that, you need to have the one this one column which should be serial number, so that you can again go there in the serial number column and resort it according to the serial number. So that will again give back you the same order of responses. That is one thing.
Okay.
That is one thing you should take care of. Anyway, so let me. We had created a file. Should I do it again? Ritesh sir, should I do it again or
Continue. Continue.
Okay. Yeah.
You ask participants now that at this level they are there.
Okay, fine. So here it is our folder, and in which we had created that, imported that data, made the changes yesterday, and if you see, this was the data.
Participants, if you want Kannan sir to load data once again, you can tell him. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I am at this level, so I am going.
Okay. So
Go ahead, sir.
So you see, so this was the data which was imported yesterday, and we made the changes. We also created the group, which was this service provider. 4 categories were there, and so that is what has been created yesterday at the end. So we shall proceed from there, and we will create the this one, our model.
Sir, can you show me again how to do the group? I have not done the group.
Okay, for doing that, let me right. If you
How to go to create groups? We have to select
Yes,
data.
you click on generate groups, right?
But in my option,
Sir,
generate
sir,
group button
Sir,
is not
repeat the
coming.
process. Sir, repeat the process. I have not done the screenshot. Please repeat.
Okay, fine. I will do that. Let me remove the groups first.
But you do one thing, you remove the data, load again, and then fatapat you do again once for everyone.
Okay, so I will.
I'm sorry that I am
No
disturbing
problem.
you, but then it will be very easy for others.
I will
You
do
remove
it
this, you
once more.
create a blank page, and then again you start fast. This time you
Okay.
go fast.
Okay, fine. So what I will do, I will remove
Open
the
a blank.
project. I will remove the project itself, and right from the beginning I will do it. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Excellent, sir. So nice of you, sir.
Let me delete it. Delete
Delete resource.
resources. Delete. So you see here. Now first what we have to do, we have to create a project. Click on this, click on new project, give a name. Let's say corporate reputation. I will make it as corp repu. And then this project has been created, and from this project, from here itself, let us create a model. Not a problem. You can choose what type of model you want to do. First, we want to use the PLSM model. We use it and then give a name of the PLS. Let us put the same name. Can give whatever name you want, any suitable name. I am giving the same name, Repu, right? And click on save. It is saved now. The model has been saved. No data file, so we have to import the data file. Go back and then click on import data file, right? Now yesterday we had stored that data file in
Yeah,
our
that is already in your folder. No need to tell
in
them
the
again.
folder.
Go
I will
fast.
take it and I will open it.
Corporate reputation underscore data.
Yeah. So once we have opened it, it will open the data. Then we'll have to make a suitable changes. So for example, service provider is a categorical data. We make it categorical. Others, but this is service provider is binary, and others are all ordinal. We had seen in the code book. So what we can do, we
So somewhere
the
minus
one go.
99 is also coming.
Yeah.
Minimum.
So in the this one, The code
Bulk
book,
change.
it is shown as ordinal. So let us change other all to ordinal and then redo the categorical binary again. So you can, instead of entering again, you can click on bulk changes and you can choose here
1 to 4.
ordinal, right? So everything will be made as ordinal and then click on apply, right? And then we just change the ones which are not ordinal, like service provider was categorical and this one service type was binary. So let me make it as binary. So in one go I have made all
Got it. Got
all
it,
these
sir.
things as ordinal. Now we have to check for the, these are all in empirical scale, but we have to convert it into theoretical scale, which is Likert scale of 1 to 7. So let us check it and so minus 99 is coming because that is the minimum. So we have to change it to 1 because it's empirical. No, I had done it earlier as minus 99. So this is also minimum is minus 99. You should make it as 1. And again, all this, this is also given in minus 99. It has got missing data. So make it as 1 minus 99. Make it as
It is
1.
again becoming 99. Even if you change it to 1, it becomes 99. So not required to do this. At the end, you define that minus 99 is missing value. By default, it will take 1. Because it is again becoming 99. Even if you change it to 1.
Same thing I was asking you, sir,
Oh.
because by default it is again coming 99 minus 99.
Oh, because I have already changed it earlier as a missing value. So it will take it as a minimum is minus 99 as a missing value. So these data, these indicators are having some missing values, which we have already in my data set, which I have indicated as minus 99.
Okay, let's run the software. Let's see how it
Let me
works.
do one thing. Let me do one thing that I can make it slightly different, easier for people to understand. I will go and change the name of the data file and I input it again. So
Got it.
let me
You have to change the
name
name.
it as give a separate data.
Remove this project and now you give short name CR.
Just a minute. I will name it as
Day 5 CR.
1. I will put it as corporate reputation data 1, right? So that's so that will take. I will simply put corp underscore repo, right? I will save it in this way, and now I will import it and there again. So hopefully that will solve the problem. Import data file, and I will import this one or repo open. Right. So let me change it to
Bulk change.
let me first see whether it's working. Then I will change it. Otherwise, I
No,
don't.
this is working, sir. This will work. We did it now. This will work.
We will see minus 99. It is coming.
Sir, because you have selected corp rep CSV, you should have selected corporate reputation Excel file while loading the data. I think that is something we are going wrong.
No, Excel I have not saved now. So I have saved it only in reputation corp rep in your.
So you download Excel from your drive folder again, and then you select that Excel because that Excel is a rough data. This is already finished data where we have defined everything.
Oh.
You understand? This is processed data. We want raw data.
Yes, we want that is the process. You are correct. So I have to.
You have to download the data from your folder, Google Drive, corporate reputation Excel.
From Google Drive.
From your Google Drive, corporate reputation.excel.
Okay. This I have to download it again, right? I will download it.
Download from Google Drive, corporate reputation Excel file, not CSV, and then you import it. This problem will not come.
No, I don't have corporate reputation Excel file. No, I have CSV file only.
Shall I send you that?
Just a moment, download. It's not downloading, it is doing some, you do one thing now, send me that file, if you have got an
I am
Excel.
immediately sending you.
Ah.
I was about to, but
Share in WhatsApp so that every can.
yeah, I will do both. So for you also Excel will be comfortable. Sorry, WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp is okay.
I'm just starting now. I have to log in into WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Give me a moment.
it is it's doing some this virus check and it is not doing, it's not loading it, downloading it.
Yeah, my Excel is now live. Sorry, WhatsApp is live. I'm sharing the file straight away with everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
should work on the same file. This is raw data.
Raw data, yeah.
Now I'm sending you.
Yeah.
It is not finished or it is not processed. It is now in Excel of everyone.
When you're in a team or
Yeah,
Yes.
Dot
Thank you,
CSV.
Pradip. I'm going to
Correct.
demonstrate how to.
Or so shall I share my screen if
no problem. I got it. So
Okay,
I just
okay.
download in FDP Sanjeevani so that I can open it again. Corporate reputation data. This is your raw data, right? I don't want to open it. I will use the software to open it. Right. So I'm again very important. You are able to see the software screen. Hopefully, everybody are able to see the software screen. PLS screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So click on import data file and corporate reputation data.csv. Open. Yeah. Shit. So this is again showing as minus 99. Whatever. So let me continue from here. Somehow it is not taking. So let me continue from here itself instead of.
Sir, you define missing data here at the bottom, minus 99, and apply marker. It will, I think, change.
Okay,
Minus 99 and click button, apply marker.
apply marker.
It will change. You see now.
Oh, yeah. So now I will change it here.
I think you only guided me this before 15 minutes today.
Yeah, correct. So I forgot. So anyway, so here you make it as categorical and this is binary. And if you want, you can change everything into say ordinal, but I don't want to do that. Again, get into PROF. So let it be metric itself, right? So it doesn't matter. So you can take it as click on import. So it will import the data, right? So raw data we have imported and
Now generate groups.
Generate groups
Service provider.
and service provider.
Tick.
Upar mein, first one.
In the name pattern, we will write serve PROF. Yeah, SP.
ISP,
Instead of group, we can write SP.
SP. Okay. Service provider. Click on apply. So you see, if you want to make a change, you can make the change. Otherwise, let it be there. So everything has been done. You can go back to this one for. So now model has been created, data has been imported, project has been created, project name same. So now we have to create the model. So let me double click the PLS.
Sir, explain data group because now it is not coming. Data group.
In data file, you have to give on the
You
group.
click on generate groups, right? Click on generate groups.
Select service provider.
And see where is the service provider. At the top itself, it is their service provider. So
Click it.
you have to click there and it will ask you to whether
Name.
this name is same or not, or whether
SP
you want to change the name. Make the changes.
or
click on
serve pro and apply.
apply. Click on apply. It will create them. Okay. Because I have only one categorical variable, so I am not able to show you.
So you
for-
can show them group by clicking data groups. This
Yeah.
should be visible in every one computer.
Yeah. So yeah. If I keep it as instead of a group, I will make it as
Serve group
Ritesh said,
Yes,
I will make it as
serve
serve underscore
pro.
pro.
Then it will appear serve
And
pro.
then click on apply. So you see, this serve pro is created.
Now,
and
but it has created
ones-
multiple groups.
Earlier groups are also there. I will delete this.
Delete that.
Yeah, so that only one group is there.
Serve pro 1, serve pro 2, serve pro 3. So this is a categorical variable. 1,
Yeah,
2, 3, 4 is different type of service providers.
So this is how you create this one. Now we go back and we are back to the project window. And from here, we double click on corporate reputation window, and then we are going to create a simple model which
Yes,
will
sir.
have competence. So we have to draw the like we did it in Adanco, same process. You select all the 3 indicator variables for the this competence
You have
construct,
to click control key and select all 3.
and then draw it here on the canvas. So now it will ask for the name, whether comp is okay. You can say okay and then enter it. Moment you enter it, it will give you it will create the latent variable called comp. It has got 3 indicator variables.
3 items
3
indicated.
items which are there. Now you can change the direction of the indicator variables. If you click on the latent variable, you see on the right panel, you have various indicators available. So options available. So if you click on the left hand arrow mark, you are able to see, and click here, the direction of the indicator variable will change.
So how you change this?
If you click here and drag it little bit, you can rearrange it. Click and drag.
Okay.
And then once you have done that, let us take another variable, likability. You can click on that and keep the left mouse down and then drag it to the canvas. Again, another latent variable is created. It will ask you whether the name is okay for you, otherwise make the change. And then you click it. Again, you click on this one. Construct, change the direction, make it like this. Then let us say customer loyalty. Customer loyalty is the dependent variable. And we are trying to do the same thing here. And I will shift it here. Right? And then click here. And the right side is okay for us. Let me drag it here somewhere to give more space. And you can drag it a little bit down. You see, when you click here, the alignment line is coming, so you can align it also. And then customer satisfaction, it has got only one indicator variable. Drag it here. You can put it there and you can click on enter. So this you can change the direction of this to the left side. Clicking here. And you can align it. Yeah, like this, you can align it. And then you can, so this is a simple model which we are trying to check and we'll work with that. Then first, even for doing that, we have to connect the path So let us say, click on select on the top toolbar. You see select is there. Click on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Click on form and click on, oh, just a minute. You have to clear select connect. Connect. There instead of select, you click on connect and then click on the construct from which you want to draw the arrow and then drag it to the construct. It is drawn. You
Done,
need
sir.
to click again.
We are with you, sir.
Yeah, you can do that. And then same with here to here. And then same from here. Here. These are the different paths which are available, and this is acting as a mediator also, and also as a direct. This one also connect is already connected. Click on. Right. So this is the path diagram which has been and then if you can click on select, you can click here. Now one thing, you can save this model here. Click, you see here on the this one. Click on save. So this model will be saved. If you want to see, you go back. You see. This model is saved. The proof is that if you double click it, the same thing will open.
Yes, sir. It's working.
Yeah. So now, having done that, now we can, let us say you want to change the position of this from here to it's coming in way. Let us say you want to put some variables, etc. here. You want some more space. Then you can click it, press it, and drag it somewhere, right here. Similarly, if you don't like it here, you can put it somewhere here. CUSA, if you don't like the position here, you can change it here one slide. So that is
How to adjust the length, sir? Because in my case, it is not looking the same.
no. You have to click on the label, keep your left mouse button pressed, and then just move it.
Okay.
Move it, drag it, left, right, wherever you want you can put, right? So like this, wherever you want, you can put, right? Similarly, you can adjust the position of the constructs also. You can drag it down, you can drag it up, but then alignment will not go. It will remain like that. That is how you that. But then again, the moment you have done all those things, you have to save it again, right? Or else if you want to go back to the same or this one, it will be saved in the same format. It will not go. But if you want to save the new position, etc., you can save. Another thing, what you can do, let us say you want
Sir,
to.
while drawing, connect and select two parameters are important.
Yeah,
two
connect
tools
and
are
select.
important.
If you want to select, you want to do something, for example, let us say you want now you realize that no. This indicator should be formative. It is showing as reflective. So you want to change the direction of the arrows. So what you have to do? You click on the construct, right click on that, and you see there is an option of invert measurement model. Invert measurement model. You click on that, the direction of the arrows will be changed. Now it has become
Formative.
formative. If you revert it back, right click it on that, again invert measurement.
Now reflective.
Now it has become reflective. So, and then again, let us say you don't want the name comp. If somebody new guy sees what is comp, I don't understand. What is CUSA, CUSL, I don't understand. Then if you want to rename it, you have to double click on the construct, and here you can change. The label will be changed as competence. If you want, let us say you want to have it as full competence. Competence. And also you want to have it in the bracket also. Comp, as comp, short form. But in the report, you don't want this big. You want only comp to appear. So change it to comp. Make it comp. Right? And then again, you can change from here also the whether it is should be reflective or formative. You from here also you can change the arrows, weighting, automatic. There are other options are also there. For example, model A, model B, equal weights, predefined. So various options are there. Indicators, alignment, right? To the top, left, right, etc. So those things you can make the changes. Alphabetical indicator, sort order, alphabetical order, or other orders are also there in the order in which it appears, or graphical order. So these are the various options here. And then the margin also you can adjust from here. So these are the things which you can make the changes and click on apply. And you see here, now you can change the place little bit so that it doesn't come in way. Same thing for here also you can make, instead of like, make it as likability, like T. And instead of this one, you can keep it as like in the report, other things that will be there. And for CUSA, you can make it as customer satisfaction. That is action. And here it is, you can make it as CUSA as before for your reports, and click on apply. And CUSL similarly, you can make it as customer loyalty. So it will be very clear to anybody who is going to see customer loyalty, right? Okay, and here in the report, you can make it as CUSL. Right, so having done that, everything is set. You can click on save, and then now we are set to our calculations. So now before doing that, I will talk about it before we do mediation. Or perhaps now itself, because at the one go we can do everything, not a problem. You don't have to do much changes. So one thing is that if you had done mediation in AMOS that we had done earlier, and when we are interpreting the result in the mediation model, we have to see, or even before in the PLS sum also in the previous literatures, it used to say that what is known as Sobel's test, right? So where which is used for checking the result for mediation, and in that case you have to see the mediation path. First you will have to check whether the indirect path, for example, you have got this is one indirect path, this is another indirect path, right? Two indirect paths are there, and so that, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 direct paths are also there. So there what they used to say earlier, we had to see that first we have to check for the indirect effect. For example, for this is your independent variable, EV to mediating variable. First we have to see whether this is significant or not. Then we have to see whether this path is significant or not. And then we have to see whether this path is significant or not. If all these are significant, we'll use to say that it's a partial mediation because all the three are significant. Suppose this is not significant, only this and this is significant, then we used to say that it is full mediation. And if it is these two are not significant, only this is significant, we used to say that there is no mediation, that is full direct. If none is significant, we say that there is no path which is significant. So that was say sequential evaluation of the various paths we used to do. In AMOS, even now we have to do like that. So similarly for this mediation also, but there after lots of in fact from 2010 to 2018, lots of say researchers were say commenting on that, and they were finding out new solutions, and finally they come out with the fact that if this mediating path is
Sir, we have to give break at 4. So last 10 minutes.
okay, fine. So this
15 minutes
mediating
break
path,
for everyone.
yeah, fine. So this mediating path, if it is significant, whether this is a direct path is significant or not, it doesn't matter. If it is significant, it is significant, irrespective of whether direct path is significant or not. And then again, if you have a parallel mediation where this path is common to both, if both of the mediating affect in opposite direction, then one may cancel out the other. So in that case, the question of its significance does not arise, especially in case of finding out the magnitude. So there is no sense in doing the causal interpretation for each of the paths sequentially. So instead of that, they found the solution that no, in one go you do everything, and PLSM Smartpls will give the solution at the one instance itself for everything, and you whatever you want, you can do the interpretation, right? So that is the situation now. That is the position now. I have uploaded some say literature on that also, so you can see those literature. So that is with regard to that. So for doing that, we will go to calculate. So for doing that, now we have already saved this. Go to calculate. We have various
Sir, again,
options.
just tell me how to save.
Yeah, you see here, there is a cloud type of a say icon.
Huh.
In between bank and calculate. You click on that, it will automatically save. You don't have to give any name. So if you see, go back, it is already there, right? So if you double click it, the same diagram will come at the same place. So that is how it will save it. But the reports you will have to save it separately. That's not that I will show you. So what you have to do?
Yes, Souvik sir, please go ahead.
Sorry, sir, I'll ask this very quick question. Sir. The saving is done in the local.
બધું header આવ્યું ને એટલે સર આને
or it is
વચ્ચે જે કોણ બોલે છે વચ્ચે કોઈ બોલે છે એનો મ્યુટ કરો. Please mute somebody who is disturbing. Okay, now Souvik sir, go ahead.
Yeah, sir, a very quick question. So when you are saving this file, is it getting saved in your local?
Yeah, it will saved in the local drive itself.
Okay,
if you want to export it, yeah, you have to right click on here, right click and export as image.
Okay.
So it will export the image, and you can save it either in Word file or in some external file, right? So there you have to paste it, like in Word file or somewhere. Then you have to say whether if you export, then will ask you where you want to be saved. Otherwise, you can in clipboard, then you select wherever you want to save in Word file or Excel or whichever Paint or whatever say target destination. You say you check it, and then you can paste it there and save it in usual process. Right.
Okay.
So that is, but you cannot directly this one export it to other. You have to copy paste it and mail. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Fine. So what we have to do, calculate. Now you see there are various options are there. One is your PLS algorithm, which is used for the usual path analysis. Then bootstrapping is generally used for finding out the significance testing. So that is for that you use bootstrapping. Confirmatory tetrad analysis. This is done to check whether our specification of all the indicator variables as reflective is correct or not. Let me show that, but let me check it before we go further. So click on confirmatory tetrad analysis, CTA. Dialog box is open. You take the various default the options which are there. There are many positions are there. Do parallelly. Parallel processing will speed up the processing. Then whether you want to do a two-tail test, a one-tail test, significance level you want to do at 0.1 or 0.05, and then random number generator, whether it is a fixed seed or other options are there, random seed. So we keep it as fixed seed. We keep it in the default value, and then this is for CTA setup data. You can see there is an option of mean replacement. If we had not given the mean missing value, then it will change the missing data with the mean replacement missing value algorithm. And then weighting schemes, we don't have this for the point of time. And if you want to add some groups also, you can click here. We don't at this point of time. We don't want that. So having seen that, we'll you check on the open report option and click on start calculation. In few seconds, it will give you the output. It will running the tetrad analysis.
So there is some error in my PLS. It is saying you require at least 4 construct to calculate.
Yeah, we have
CTA.
got 4 constructs. No.
Huh?
Oh, we have got only 3 constructs. So we cannot do tetrad analysis. Correct. Tetrad means 4. So there should be minimum 4 indicators for each of the latent variable. Here
This is something like CFA only, but it's CTA.
Yeah, CTA, but at least 4 latent variables, so 4 indicators should be there to do CTA. So
But
which we don't have, so we cannot do that.
4 indicators
So,
means per construct there should be 4 indicator.
yeah, so then only we can do that. That's why it's called tetrad. Minimum 4 should be there. So it is not none of this has happened. Anyway, so let us do the SEM, PLS SEM path analysis. Take the first one. Click on that. We have various options: standardized, unstandardized, mean centered, and then you have initial weight as default. If you want to give individual weights, you can select that, then you will have to give it. For data, same thing, mean replacement, none. And you want to have the group data also. You don't want to take the default one. Click on start calculation, and it will give you the output, right? So you see, there are various options what you want to see. Now this R square is given in for the endogenous variable, endogenous constructs only, right? For exogenous it is not giving. Then obviously these are the dependent variables. You will have R square value for the dependent.
My data is coming exactly what is coming in your screen, so it is okay. Run.
It has to. If it is not
All the
coming,
values
then
are
there is
matching.
something wrong. So if it is
all
coming,
values are
right,
matching. I hope others are also doing with me.
yeah, if they are installed the Smartpls.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is the only caveat. Anyway, so here you see there are various options available. You can show the R square value, or you can see the blank. You can give AVE also. If you click here, it will show the AVE for the this measurement model, right? So from here also you can see the AV values are more than 0.50, and of course these are the various indicator loadings which are all more than 0.708. So from your measurement model is also satisfied. Or else you can see the composite reliability ROAC. So all these are greater than 0.7, right? So that is the minimum one for ROA and ROAC. This also should be. All these are more than 0.6. And Cronbach alpha also you can see from here. Cronbach alpha is there. You can see the value of Cronbach alpha. In fact, where this composite reliability A will fall in between this one, ROC and Cronbach alpha. Cronbach alpha is conservative measure of
So
reliability.
what's the difference between row A and row C for composite
Yeah,
reliability?
that's what I'm saying. This Cronbach alpha is most conservative measure of reliability, whereas that is more strict, and whereas this one Cronbach alpha C is the most liberal, and Cronbach alpha A is more or less false.
Sir, no, Amika, as a
So
part
which
of-
one we
that
should
is the-
report? I think we should report Cronbach alpha, which is highly used.
Yeah, Cronbach alpha, you have to use, in fact, to report all the three for PLSR, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, you have to report all the things. I mean, we will see the reporting part later on. Let me see, show you the various options that you can find out for the various exogenous variable in from these constructs. And for the outer board loading, you can show the loadings or weights, or you can see the blank, or you can see only the outer loadings, or only the outer weights. In this case, it will be the same. So it doesn't make a difference because all these are reflective constructs. And in the inner model, you can see whether the indirect effects or path coefficient, total effects, or t square, t value, right? So this also you can see f square value, that is the effect size. So you can see all this. You can see the indirect effects also from here itself. You can see the total effects, right? So all those things you can see from here itself. So that is for the inner model, and for the time being, we will stick to this one. And highlights. If we highlight, use the absolute weight, then you see the path which are significant and which have higher in your effect size, they are more bold. They are marked as bold, right? So this is how you have to run the path analysis, and these are the beta values, and the effect size. This is how you can. But the one which are shown are the path coefficient. Now, if you want to see the significance of it, you will have to see the bootstrapping. You have to see the significance of p values, confidence intervals. All those things will be done in bootstrapping. That we will see after the break, right? So we don't have much time now. So let us have the break. Let us.
So before we go for a break, just show how to save the file. So after break,
Again, you want to save the file. You in the cloud, you have to click on save, and you can. Now it gives an option. It is asking you where to save. I'm going to save in the same project, and you can give the name, file name. Now we are doing PLSM, so I give which date it is saving, so you can have a say trail of the when you have done what. So it is giving all those things. If you want, you can change the name. For example, instead of 2023, it's already 2023. Don't want it every time. So you can make it as the SEM. So we are doing PLSM algorithm. So it is more indicative. So and the May and 6th the date, and then create the file. So it has been saved, right? And
participants, I hope you are enjoying with us. Let us meet again. If you have a break for tea or something, I'm
Yeah.
stopping the recording.